Hello and welcome to Ziangs Oriental Food Workshop. On this channel we teach you how to do Chinese takeaway food. I'm Chin and this is my mum Chu.
Hi.
Okay, so if you're new to the channel, we have 3 generations of chefs in our family, all owned our own takeaways.
Yep.
And we really do know what we're talking about. We're not teaching you the best way to do it, we're teaching you the takeaway way, which is 2 different things.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll be doing more of our own recipes as the channel grows a bit more, but for now we're sticking to the main Chinese takeaway stuff.
Yes.
Speaking of which, today's video is
Prawn toast.
yes, you nailed it that
Yeah.
time. Normally mum doesn't get it right.
Miles away in
Yeah.
the hot tropics.
The hot tropics. Or just daydreaming.
Yeah.
Prawn toast, really easy to do and it's really cheap to make, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of. Yes, I think so, yeah.
Well, the prawns are expensive, but it's quite expensive for you to buy.
Time consuming a little bit.
It's not that time consuming.
Yeah, spreading and all this and then, you know.
Spreading.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate spreading so much. Anyway, we'll get on to it right now.
Yeah.
Do you like prawn toast?
Yeah, I do. Yes or no.
Yes, you
not
do,
really.
yes or no.
Oh.
You mean you don't mind it?
No, I don't mind it.
You mean don't mind it, yeah. I always order it, but have 2 bites and always regret it because it's too oily for me. Like always, without fail, I'll order it and I instantly regret it.
Yeah, I wouldn't order it. If someone order, it's in there in front of me. Yeah, it's free. Yes.
Anyway, we'll get on with this. Right, so we have 300. How many is in there, Mum?
325 gram of fresh peeled prawns.
Raw.
Yeah.
Then
Uncooked.
Uncooked, yeah. You need a pinch of sugar,
Yeah.
a heaped teaspoon of MSG, a half a teaspoon of salt, half a flat teaspoon of black pepper, ground black pepper, 2 tablespoons of water,
Yep.
300 grams of sesame
Sesame
seed,
seeds. Yes.
and it will do about minimum 12, 10 to 12.
Depends on how much you spread it.
Yeah, ideally you want the squarer you can get the loaf, the better.
Yeah.
But most places will just go for the cheapest, which tends to normally be really square for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's all you need to have. Well, that's all you need to get this done, really.
Yeah, and a blender. That's
Oh,
more
yeah.
important. Or not unless you want to slave yourself in the kitchen. Get a pestle and mortar. That's an old-fashioned way they used to do it. Or they get one of that rolling pin and then smash the meat up. That's one way of doing it, but it tastes really good. You can give it a go if you want to, if you've got plenty of time.
I would have just used 2 meat cleavers and chopped up.
Yeah, you can
Anyway,
do that.
let's get on with this.
Get your blender, put all your prawns in, do it nicely and slowly. You don't want anyone fall out or escape. They might escape back into the sea. You do not want it. Perfect.
I don't think it's going to escape back. We've ripped its legs off, Mum. It's not going anywhere.
There's no headless chicken then. Headless prawns, have you heard about that term? Pinch of salt. Oh, hang on a minute.
That's sugar.
Oh yeah, sorry. They all look the same, all white colour, isn't it? Just only
Yeah.
when you taste it. Pinch of sugar. Just to give it a bit of sweet taste, like all of us. How many? About this one is MSG.
Yeah. 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. In you go. This one is salt.
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon of salt. In you go. And last, not last, a bit
Black pepper.
black pepper. Don't just plonk it in, just spread it around, yeah?
Yeah, if you plonk it in, sometimes it will just mash together into one ball and you'll just get like a tiny ball of seasoning, and that's not the best. And you want some water. This goes in to make it a bit more pasty. If you
Yeah.
don't, it's really thick.
Do a bit at a time first, okay? You might not need that many. Where's the knife? Right, ready? Steady. Is that put in? Oh, is that switch on, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not working. Oh no, hang on, it's not clicked yet. Oh yeah, it's working now. Right, in we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking good. Let's have a look. Peekaboo.
Needs a bit more
Yeah,
blending.
a bit more, yeah. While you're doing it, it's best to get it down.
Yeah, so you're blending it all up, and
Yeah.
if you don't do that, you get chunks left in the corner. Most of you know that already just from using blenders, but some of you might not.
Just for the new people or people not familiar with preparation or cooking. Bless.
We've all got to start somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think we need any water. We give it another, what do you call it? Zap? Is it
Pulse.
zap? Pulse. You can see the consistent changing now, yeah? Become a lamb. It's quite straightable now. Yeah?
Spreadable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't think we need any more water.
No, that's all good. Ready to
That's
go.
good, yeah.
You need to now take this paste out and put it into the bowl.
Be careful, alright? You can use the same bowl again if you like, or you can get a fresh one. But I use the same one. So get all the bits out. If you think you got that water left behind just now, if you think your knife get a bit sticky, you can just dip like that, okay? And now get all the bits out. Best to have a round edge knife, not a pointed steak knife, alright? They're no good. They're only good at eating steak.
Yeah, the point on it just means that you can cut through it rather than scrape it up.
Yeah. See how well it's get all these bits out. You don't want to waste any on your food processor.
You don't want to leave anything in there, is what Mum's trying to say.
Yeah. I always get that word mixed up. You know, the food processor and food professor.
When have you ever seen a food professor?
Well, this sounds the same, so I have to think before I speak.
Oh, you mean you just want to say food professor instead of food processor?
Yeah.
Okay. Blender
All right
is
then.
what a lot of people say.
Yeah. Well, I'm using a technical term of English.
Yes, yes you are, Mum.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so this
done?
gloopy grey mess is actually going to be delicious soon.
Right, get your bread, hold it into your hand like that, get about like this, spread it on, just like spreading a batter, alright?
Depending on how thick you want this, is like we would put it on if we were going to make it for ourselves. We don't to be honest, I don't think we've actually ever made it for ourselves. But if we were, we'd put a bit more paste on. But most takeaways, just make sure there's enough
Thin
for
layer, they have a thin layer.
yeah. They just make sure it's enough for the sesame seeds to stick. So that's pretty much it.
It's a generous bread amount.
So that thin, you don't want it thick at all.
And you
I
put
mean,
it
you
in
can do it thick, it'll be nice thick, but I mean, if you want to, just how the takeaways do it.
Make sure it's all covered with sesame seed, alright?
Just like that,
Yeah.
beautiful. You can bring it over and cut it into triangles. Some places cut it in halves. I don't know what they're playing at that, but I mean, and not even halves like a triangle, just half and half.
Yeah.
It's like a little effort.
I prefer square.
Do you?
Yes.
I like triangles.
I prefer square because square is easy to pack.
Yeah, but as the end user, I prefer those.
Oh.
Packing isn't what you want when you don't care about packing when you're eating, do you?
No.
Exactly.
They look nice with triangle.
Exactly. Okay.
There's another one then. We're going to show you a few of it, alright?
Well, this will be the last one, and then we'll show you the tray that we made out of that much. Over into the sesame, press down. You need to be quite firm with it when you press it down, but not too firm, otherwise you'll flatten the bread. You don't want flat bread. Right, so we'll cut to the ones that we made later, and you can store them like that in the freezer on top. They don't need any layers in between.
When your knife get like that stick together because of the prawns, what you can do, get rid of them, you slice it onto your bread.
And that way you don't waste anything.
Yeah. You get another one.
Alright, so we'll show you how much we've made now. So this is roughly how many portions you'd get out of that lot. It's quite a lot, isn't it, Mum?
Yeah, quite a
About
bit.
12 to 15 portions. So this should keep you happy for a good few months, unless you're a prawn toast fiend and you need it every single day for every single meal, but otherwise I think you should be pretty much set. Right, okay, so we did have fresh oil before, but this is our second attempt. I forgot to press record on this thing here. You need the oil that's quite warm. It's warm enough now. It's been on for about 2 or 3 minutes.
Turn it down, yeah?
Yeah, you don't want it too hot, otherwise they will burn before they cook inside. And you don't want it too cold, otherwise they'll go stodgy. Well, not stodgy, they'll be just really greasy. Full of oil. They'll take roughly 3 to 4 minutes from frozen. If you're going to do them fresh, they don't take long at all, 2 to 3 minutes.
You just cook by your eyes, yeah? So some bread is different, isn't it?
Yeah, depending on thickness really.
Yeah.
And how thick you...
You spread the paste on as well.
Yeah.
Should we try and turn it over?
Yeah, go on.
Let it have a bigger bowl.
Yeah, turn over. When the bubbles start getting smaller, it's time to turn it up a little bit, and when they start getting more furious again, you turn it down. It's a juggling act when it comes to frying bread.
Just like frying bread.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same
Yeah.
thing. Ouch. Didn't need that skin.
Turn it, yeah? Turn it over, yeah?
No, wait. No, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should we?
Yeah.
That's the finishing now. Looking good now. Turn off the heat.
Now these will turn really quickly. They'll go from being underdone to overdone
Yeah.
within a matter of 20 seconds. So you've really got to keep an eye on it. If you don't keep an eye on it, you're in for a world of trouble. Wow.
Get burned, you
Not a
know?
world of trouble, just you're going to overcook your prawn toast. And that's the last thing you need. Okay, so you need to let it drain for a few minutes. Not too long because it'll go cold really quick. And now we're going to do a taste test of this. So here's the prawn toast in all its glory. Now we're going to try these, and I'm going to show you something that I call a toast oyster. And it's just basically my little way of eating a
Prawn toast.
prawn toast. Do you want one? Do you want any lemon on it?
I don't like lemon on it.
Okay.
I just like it like that.
Well, what you do is nothing special. It's super unhealthy. So it's just really nice. You get lots and lots of lemon. Like drench it. Add salt.
It's good. Can
Toast
taste
oyster.
Yeah. Can taste the sesame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Enjoy eating. Enjoy cooking.
If you like our stuff, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We have Twitter and Instagram, so the links for that will be below. If you'd like to support the channel, by all means, become a patron. You guys are absolute stars if you do. If not, we just are really grateful that you're here watching our stuff. And I'd like to give a massive shout out to Penny and Simon, who came into our store the other day, had food and really liked it. So thank you for dropping by. You guys are legends.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, happy cooking.
Happy eating.
Ooh, I like that. That's a new thing we could do.